Alright, so I just lost about 200 rating points. Do not play when you're on tilt, guys. Seriously, I mean it. Alright, I'm going to start with my usual English. Alright, pawn to f5. Usually I would play pawn to g3 and fianchetto the bishop, but right now I don't feel like it's the best move. I'm going to play e4 instead, see what he does next. Alright, so knight f6. Let's also develop the knight and attack the e-pawn. So he defends. Time to open up the center and decide from there. Maybe he's going to play knight to c6. I want to take the pawn. If he takes back, I'd gladly trade queens just so he can't castle. Okay, so let's take. He needs to take back because his knight's under attack here. If he takes the pawn with the knight, I'll take back with my knight and move my other knight to d4. Oh! That's a blunder, right? I take, he takes the knight, I take the bishop, and attack the queen and threaten to capture with a check. Okay, let's defend with the bishop. If he takes my pawn, I'll recapture it with the bishop. Maybe move the knight to d5 to attack the queen after. Alright, let's take back as we said. Alright, so he castles. Now what? If I check with the queen, he can block it with the bishop, and this is only going to help his development. No, I'm not going to do that. If I castle kingside, he has bishop to h3, which looks pretty unpleasant for me. Yeah. I'm going to have to castle queenside. It's the safest thing for my king. Wait, but what if I check and after pick the b pawn? No, it doesn't really do much. I'm going to keep it simple. I don't really open up a rook file and keep myself in unnecessary danger. I'm one piece up. I'm going to play safe. Castle next turn and bring my king to b1, a1. Alright, so queen there. Now, I can check with the queen, but the king would just go to h8, and I don't really have anything for that. Yeah, let's just castle. Bring the rook over to the open file. He can't take that pawn because I have the bishop fork. Alright, bring the rook to the g file, right? Yeah. Maybe attack the queen? Is this going to do anything? Nah, wouldn't really do much. Let's just bring the rook over here and see how he responds. I also have this nice discovery check here. Again, we've got this little trap if he gets greedy and decides to take the pawn. Knight to b4. What does he want with knight to b4? That pawn's protected. Should we just continue our plan and move the king to a1? But if I move now, he has this bishop check developing with the tempo, and he can jump there with the knight. Yeah, let's kick the knight out and not get ourselves involved in any tactics. The main reason I didn't play king to b1 is because of bishop f5 check. I need to go back to d1 because if I move to a1, he had his knight check. I'd be forced back to b1, and he'd have a discovery check by moving his knight. But it's time to attack now, right? Let's open the file. Would this work? I feel like sacking the rook should be the move here. Rook takes, king takes, rook check, king f6. I have this fork. Yeah, let's recap. So, rook takes, rook h1. King can't go to f7. King f6. I win his queen. If he goes back instead to f6, what should I play there? So he goes back, maybe bishop h6 to threaten bishop g7. He defends with the rook. Defends with the rook. So Maybe knight there. Alright, rook takes. Take, rook check. Bishop h6, rook g8. I can checkmate on g8. Yeah, let's do it. I feel like this is the right play here. Okay, so he takes. We bring the rook. We bring the rook. Oh my god, I didn't see that move. How did I not see that move? What if he plays that? Maybe bishop b4 he takes. I take with the queen. I'd also attack a bishop with 2 pieces. Yeah, of course he plays it. How did I only see that move after I made the sack? Tunnel vision. Again. Alright. But I have this, right? Right? I'm going to win at least one piece from this. Yeah, this is pretty beautiful, guys. Alright, so rook takes. I take with the bishop and attack his bishop. Maybe take the rook after and fork the king and queen. Yeah, we're good. Pawn to h5. To take with the pawn, maybe. So here it is. Take the pawn. We take back. He can't take with the bishop because he's pinned. He can't with the knight because he's pinned also. It's pin parade, guys. King there. King there. Take here. Wait, no. Better to take here, right? So I take the bishop. He takes back with the knight. I have queen f4 check, winning the knight in the end. Right? Yeah. I think that's the correct play. He can't block with the knight because I would pick the queen. So which way should I take? Wait. Wait a minute. Shouldn't I play this knight check, involving the knight as well? And if he goes to d7, I would take the knight with the check, forcing the queen out. Yeah. Great, let's trade queens. Now he's only got one rook left. Bring our king as well. Yeah, let's not lose that pawn. Okay. Rook to g7. Threatens mate. He can't block with rook to c8 because I've got this fork. Alright, let's pick his last piece and this should be an easy conversion. Bring the rook here, push the h-pawn. And I should be more careful with the pre-moves. I don't have much time left. Okay, rook down. Let's climb the ladder and now it's a good game, right? Alright. Okay, first let me take these pawns. Yeah, now it's safe to pre-move. Good game. I know I had something there with that rook sack. Even if I did miss black's defense, I knew there was something there. That was a good game.